friends, MD Vegan. I make a pineapple papaya salad today. I have a pineapple and a papaya, small, so I used all of it. The flesh, one small pineapple, a small papaya. Both are wonderful fruit, both are very special, and both require a dressing that is special. It cannot be any kind of dressing. For example, adding nuts and seeds to pineapples and papaya can be complicated because both, especially the pineapple, have enzymes that can digest protein. And protein, when you put the nuts to these fruit, pineapple, it can fall apart in the mouth, and so the flavor doesn't jive. Yeah, it's not delicious. That doesn't fit together. That's a well-known thing. I mean, not only me. I just think that many people know that, feel that. So there's an issue with combining pineapple with certain nuts. But I found that, and the papaya is similar, but pineapple is very strong. Kiwi too has such a thing. But these are healthy fruit, yeah, but they have a certain issue with this enzyme that is healthy but cannot be combined always. And I found that walnut, I don't know why, walnut seems to be okay. I mean, especially walnuts can be bitter too. And when you have a bitter walnut, then you have another issue on top of that. So we had a bitter walnut. I would suggest soaking them in water, maybe overnight, and wash and drain it, and then the walnut tastes no longer that bitter. It's delicious then, crunchy and nice and fresh. So these walnuts are not too bitter, it's okay. And I blend them with bananas. That's my usual procedure, recipe. I blend bananas with nuts or seeds to make it to a nice cream. The banana makes it runny, and the nut makes it more creamy. There's fat in the nuts, makes it creamy. And with the walnut, it also goes together with the pineapple. And to the walnuts and the bananas, I add lemon and ginger, especially very nice. Also with regard to this enzyme in the pineapple, lemon and ginger is a great combo for that, and dates anyway. Dates go with so many things. Dates are even super healthy. So I have a small lemon here, 5 dates, and maybe 2-inch ginger root. I show you my dressing today, the walnut cream. Some water to blend it into the texture I like. Let's see, the blender dance. Make it a quick blending, and I taste it. I have a look at the texture and taste it. Texture is okay, nice. Taste, yes. Oh, the ginger and walnut is also wonderful together. I had to find out these things. I had no idea. But I did that some time ago already, I know now, but at first I didn't know that I can blend bananas with walnuts and lemon and ginger. That fits so nicely. I had to find out. It's not common. It wasn't common to me at all. And especially I had no idea about how combining pineapple with nuts. And that has no idea. I had to find out, really. That is not just self-evident. That is something maybe people don't agree on. I don't know. You find out for yourself. It's my suggestion. So again, I showed the pineapple and the papaya. They both go in, and that will be almost a complete fruit salad. Each of them, I could eat the papaya on its own, I could eat the pineapple on its own, and I'd be full. Wonderful fruit. They have a high fiber content, and that is very filling and super healthy too. And look at the beautiful colors here. The pineapple has a strong flavor. Everybody knows, usually. And the papaya has a very gentle flavor. The pineapple is rather sour a little bit, sour sweet. Papaya is gentle and there's no sourness in the papaya at all. It's really gentle, sweetness, soft. So the pineapple here is a seasoning for the papaya. That's the interesting idea, that I use the fruit to season each other. The papaya is a fruit that can use a lot of seasonings. That's a fascinating fruit. You can use it in so many ways. In that regard, it's the opposite of the pineapple, because the pineapple cannot be used with everything. That is a little bit tricky with pineapple. Papaya is very everywhere, can be everywhere almost. Yeah. And here the blueberry and the strawberry. These are fruit that are recommended for daily use. They are the healthiest fruit we have, especially the blueberry. It goes to the brain, and the strawberry also has a lot of benefits. What I do for now is I put the blueberries into the fruit salad, and the strawberries go on top. Some of them, though, put them in too. Some on top, some inside. Yeah, it's rather a topping, but you know, I like the colors together. I want them to have together here. You see, is that beautiful? Yeah. And that is now something. My fruit salad is done with the dressing. One more blender dance. You could eat that without a dressing, of course. The nuts and the bananas, they add a nutrition. The walnuts have a fat that we really need every day and makes a breakfast really complete, and it takes for some more time until I have to eat again. One more blender dance, let's see. It's funny, but really, the cause for premature death all over the planet, the most important cause was, you won't guess it if you haven't told you yet, eating too little fruit. That's why I'm so happy. I mean, you don't know it, and you want to see the studies. I can share. You can ask me in the comments whether studies are so. Dr. Greger, he published a lot about that, and I always have my health information, nutritional information from him. It's a very great source. They have a team. They read all the scientific literature in English that's published, everything. They have a big team now. It's all pro bono. It's all non-profit. They share it freely every day. A new video comes out. And they have really latest information on health. It's really good. So he has all that. Yeah. I'm grateful for that, because it makes it possible for everybody to get access to the health information that is reliable, and that's not always in science. You can't just access any article that is something that not everybody can reach. It's oftentimes difficult. He makes it possible with his team. That's very nice. Well, first I taste it first. I guess it's nice. I have a check anyway. Yeah, it's a little bit runny, but that's okay. The flavor is wonderful. I like it runny. You see, now it's all over the fruit salad. And it's a light color still. But it's still light, and the colors here, the beautiful colors, the red, the blue, the yellow, the orange, that's still visible. And I like that. Well, I take some more. It's good that it is runny, by the way, because a lot of fruit salad and a little bit more dressing would make it nicer. So I take everything. I think it looks nicer. So, yeah, it's a little bit more. That's better. I quickly put it into my balloon glass to let it shine through. So, a nice portion. And I make fruit salads that are really large. As you know, this is one portion and I have another one like this here in here. And that is a lot of fruit salad, but it's light. There's only a little bit of walnut, there's not much, it's a small handful. And that means the fruit is not heavy. The nuts make it heavier, so longer keeping. But the fruit, if you eat only fruit, you have to eat a lot to be really full and to stay full for some time. There are fruitarians, they eat all the time. They say that's natural for us and so on. It's their belief, okay? But they have to eat all the time because they eat only fruit mainly fruit. And that means easy to digest, very light, that's good, but you need to eat all the time. That's something not everybody wants and can do in their everyday life. But in general, fruit is the fantastic fruit. It's so light and easy digestible, it's so ready energy, the colors are so beautiful and healthy, highly recommend it. So in general, the fruit salads I make are large because they are mainly fruit. And that's good, I can eat all of that. And that's not so heavy because it's just fruit. That's so good about fruit. And as we know, it's the leading cause of premature death, eating too little fruit. So, good, right? And here is the fruit salad, you see. Isn't that beautiful? It's very simple. But I make a new one every day. All these colors, you see. I make a new one every day because I also found in the science that recently more and more variety is so important. And there are many reasons for that. For example, the body inside has receptors, that's proteins, certain kinds of proteins that need certain kinds of fruit or vegetables. That means colors, phytonutrients, nutrients made by plants, to be activated. We have these receptors for certain nutrients. That is interesting. And if you don't eat these kind of nutrients, these different kinds of plants, then they are not activated. They don't work. So if you eat the same amount of fruit, two people eat the same amount of fruit. One eats only apples, and one eats apples, pears, cherries, and bananas maybe. The one with the variety gets older. That's the rule. Believe it or not, it's fascinating anyway, right? I like variety. I make a new recipe every single day. If you like that, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Every day a new video, and maybe like this video. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. I hope to see you soon.